Alright, Shalom, brothers and sisters. Shalom, Akyam. This is your boy Yasharawan coming back at you again. We're going to be talking about Egypt today, Egyptology. Because you got a lot of nonsense floating around, especially on YouTube, like I mentioned before in the other videos, and like a lot of brothers have been mentioning. There's this guy, Sinetter, out there with the YouTube channel Sinetter TV 7, and he has this little group called the House of Consciousness, and these brothers have been putting out a lot of nonsense about Egypt. They're all about Nile Valley civilization, Nile Valley culture, trying to say that Egypt is the originators of all this stuff, that everybody just lifted all their information and all their stuff from Egypt, and that they're the oldest, and blah blah blah, na na na. So we're coming over here. Well, I'm coming over here right now to show you a few things to ask, especially because Sinetter has the champion now. See, he's been coming at us Hebrews for a minute now. I don't know if you guys seen the Hebrew camps. Like I was saying before, there's these Hebrew camps, and ISUPK is the main one. Well, as far as debating goes, they've been having these debates. I guess if you want to call them that. ISUPKs went up against one of their guys, Polite. First, they were pushing this guy Polite, and ISUPK pretty much smashed him up. He went away. We haven't seen nothing from that guy in a long time. Then Brother Nasi went up against who do we got? Sar Sutton Seti, Mr. Mantes, like Judah Naz likes to put it. This guy got smashed up by Nasi, and we haven't seen anything from him since. So there's two of his champions done away with so far. The last one he's pumped out is Shaka Amos. We like to call him Shaka Homo because this dude's running around wearing lip gloss and whatnot. But this idiot's trying to come against us. He's like the more learned, I guess you could say, of him. Like I said, if you haven't seen my last videos, you go back and check them out. I already talked about it. He's pretty much classified under the mystery schools of the academics, and he's a Baconian because he's all about like encyclopedias and people with PhDs and whatnot. So that's what he is. He's a Baconian, and he's an academic, which is just another a part of the mystery schools, another division of mystery schools, just like the so-called Hebrew camps are part of that as well, which is a shame because those camps could be doing a lot of good for the brothers, man. It could be good getting our family to unite, man, and talk about the scriptures, and just have unity and brotherhood and all that good stuff. But unfortunately, the leaders of the camps, these shepherds, are leading our people astray, and they're going to be dealt with pretty soon, man, if they don't get their act together. A lot of brothers have been coming out warning these guys about that, saying that something bad's going to happen pretty soon if they don't get their act together, which isn't wrong, because if they don't get their act together soon, the Most High is at war with you, man. He's at war with you right now because you're not with him. You're not with this. You're not with the Torah. You're not with the Torah. You guys are running around talking about Christ, man, talking about Karast, and that needs to stop. That needs to stop quick. You guys need to repent and come back to the Torah and the prophets. So anyways, that's my little rant before we get started. Like I said, I'm going to come up, so show some stuff about Egypt. We're going to be using a couple of books today. One of them is Masonic and Occult Symbols Illustrated from Dr. Kathy Burns, some Christian lady. She's got some good information, though. It's all quoted from the Masons. We're going to be jumping back into that Codex Magica. Good stuff in that one. And we got the Manly P. Hall. These three we're going to be working with right now. It's what I got until I get my computer back, and then jumping on some internet and show some other books, because I got some PDF downloads of some other good books from the Masons that I want to bring some information out from those ones as well. But since we have these ones right now, we'll start tearing into them. So I guess first we'll start off with Manly P. Hall. I know we've been jumping into this guy a lot, but this guy's one of the main guys from the Masons within the last century or two. They really respect him. The ones that are higher up, they listen to this guy. So his words have some weight to them. So we're gonna take a look and see. Let's see. We'll start off here. Like I said, Secret Teachings of All Ages. Today we're gonna start off on page. Here we go. Page 79. It's about Atlantis and the gods of antiquity. See, Manly P. Hall, I'm just going to do a little quick breakdown of this. Manly P. Hall, throughout this book, keeps talking about Atlantis. And he keeps saying how Atlantis is the origin, the real origin of all the mysteries and of all the knowledge and of all this stuff. And that the Egyptians and everybody else got their stuff from Atlantis. Now, he himself will tell you that a lot of these things, like I went over in the past videos, if you haven't seen them, you should go check them out. Oh, and just to let you guys know the order of them, sorry that the order keeps getting all messed up. YouTube's been giving me a lot of problems lately ever since I've been uploading videos. They kind of got a little bit off, but just to let you know, it's out of the new batch of videos, it goes New Testament lies 1 and 2, and then the next videos you should watch are the Shaka doesn't know Jack 1 through 3, and then the Shaka and the camps are the same. So you should go check those ones out, so you can get a little bit of the background. But anyways, like I said in those videos, the ancient mystery schools, he tells you that all of it's allegory. A lot of the myths and stuff from the ancient societies, like the Greek mythologies, the Egyptian mythologies. The Atlantis one is no different. He even tells you that they still lie to you, that he still lies to you in this book, even though he does tell you a lot of truths. And he hides things if you could figure it out. He even has like a section in this book about ciphers and about how to figure it out. So he even gives you the keys to figure it out. They just like to play a bunch of games, man. These guys are nothing but a bunch of kids. They're a bunch of kindergartners running around, like to play their games, like to do their signs and symbols, their little oaths and their secret this and that and their hand symbols. It's just a bunch of nonsense, man. So anyways, Atlantis, if you have any knowledge and if you can, if you have any type of amount of the spirit of the Father on you, man, the spirit of the Most High, you'll be able to know what he's talking about. And what this guy's talking about when he talks about Atlantis is Babylon, ancient Babylon, the one with Nimrod, Semiramis, and Tammuz, which is the birthplace of all this stuff. So that's what he's really referring to when he's talking about Atlantis. He's talking about ancient Babylon. So anyways, let's get a few things out of this. Let's see. Let's jump to page 82. And let's see what we got. Let's see. Right here. From a careful consideration of Plato's description of Atlantis, it is evident that the story should not be regarded as wholly historical, but rather as both allegorical and historical. So he tells you it's both allegorical and historical. It's historical because Atlantis, so-called Atlantis, which is really Babylon, was the origin of the ancient mystery religions and was the origin of all the stuff that he's talking about. That is true, and everyone dispersed from there, because he even says Atlantis went and colonized the rest of the world, and that's why you see pyramids everywhere and whatnot. And it is because that's what happened with Babylon, that the languages got confounded. Everyone couldn't understand each other, so they separated, went and spread to their parts of the earth that they were allotted. So that's the historical part. The allegorical part is the Atlantis place itself, the name itself. He even tells you Atlantis just comes from the god Atlas. Let's see, what else can we get out of here? All right, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one out and make another one, man. These stupid videos had to be 10 minutes, and yeah, it's ridiculous because you barely get warmed up within 10 minutes. But Yeah, well, we'll come back right back at it. So, shalom, Israel.